You ever notice that one person who never jumps on trends? No viral dances, no must-have gadgets, no sudden obsession because everyone else is obsessed. And it's not that they're boring, it's almost eerie. Like they're watching the whole world get pulled by an invisible string, and they just don't move. So what's going on in their head? Here's the psychology of people who never join trends. 1. Their identity is internal, not rented from the crowd. Most people build identity socially. They look around and unconsciously ask, what are we doing now? That's normative social influence. We copy the group to feel accepted and safe. But trend-resistant people tend to have a more internal identity compass. Their decisions start with, do I actually like this? Not, will I look weird if I don't? They don't need the trend to tell them who they are because they've already decided. And when you have that, you stop chasing belonging through imitation. 2. They feel less social comparison pressure. Trends feed on one thing, comparison. Everyone has it. Everyone's doing it. If I don't, I fall behind. That's classic social comparison theory, and it's powerful because it attacks your status anxiety without you noticing. But people who don't follow trends often compare less or compare differently. They might still notice what others do, but it doesn't rewrite their self-worth. They don't use the crowd as a mirror every 5 seconds. They can see someone winning without feeling like they're losing. 3. They're less driven by FOMO, more by emotional self-control. Trends are basically packaged urgency, limited drops, hot takes, do it now before it's dead. That triggers loss aversion. The brain hates missing out more than it loves gaining. So people buy, post, copy, just to escape that itchy feeling of being left out. But trend-resistant people usually tolerate discomfort better. They can sit with the feeling of, I'm not part of this, and not panic. That's emotional regulation. That's impulse control. And honestly, that's rare. They don't need instant participation to feel secure. 4. They're skeptical of popular because they understand how popularity works. Some people see popularity and assume quality. If everyone likes it, it must be good. That's the bandwagon effect. It's a shortcut your brain uses to save energy. But people who don't join trends often don't trust shortcuts. They instinctively ask, who benefits from me caring about this? They notice how algorithms push emotions, how outrage spreads faster than truth, how hype is engineered. They're not anti-fun, they're anti-manipulation. So instead of being pulled by the wave, they stand back and watch who started the wave. 5. They don't need constant reinvention to feel alive. Trends can become a way to keep life feeling new. New style, new obsession, new identity, a fresh version of you every month. But people who don't chase trends usually get their meaning from deeper sources: purpose, craft, routine, a small circle, real interests that don't expire in 2 weeks. Psychologically wise, they may score higher in self-concept clarity. They know themselves consistently across situations. They don't need external updates to feel updated internally. They're not trying to become someone. They're just being someone. And here's the twist. Sometimes the person who never joins trends isn't above it all. Sometimes they were once the opposite. They chased approval, got tired, and finally chose peace over performance. So if you're one of these people, this is your reminder. You're not missing out. You're opting out. And if you know someone like this, don't mistake their silence for emptiness. Sometimes it's the loudest sign of confidence. If you want more psychology that feels uncomfortably accurate, you know what to do. Tell me in the comments, what's one trend you refused to follow, even when everyone else did?